Good afternoon, bud.
I literally tried. I was about to say, I hope I don't get beer on my computer.
And
Look at this.
Do you always like spilling beer on expensive things?
Honestly, because I disrespect money. Yeah.
How do you disrespect money?
I don't know. I just like at the barbershop, I just like shove it in my pocket and not in any order. And I just,
Does it feel good?
I don't even count it when I take it to the bank. I just have her count. I was like, yeah, I trust you.
Does it feel good to reach in your pocket after a hard day's work and getting a big fatty stack of cash and just throwing
a fatty stack?
The more crinkled it is, looks like the more money you have.
Yeah, it's true. If you don't like organize it, it looks like you have more. Like if it's just folded in half and just a bunch of 20s and 100s just folded in half.
It's the air between the money that makes it look like more.
It's a buffer zone.
Yeah.
It's a dollar buffer.
Have you ever had a buffer zone from DP Dough?
No.
It's a buffalo chicken calzone.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's called a buffer zone.
I heard of someone one time that got a buffalo calzone eaten out of their
Yeah, I did hear a rumor, and it's been an ongoing rumor since high school of someone. I heard it was General Tso's chicken, but turns out someone got General Tso's chicken eaten out of them, out of one of their orifices. I'm not going to go into it, but I think we need to move on because that's a haunting thing from high school for that person. Yeah. Let's get away from it. But anyway, so this morning I went to brunch with Brandon, his family, and our buddy Warren and his newborn. So
they showed up. Cooper showed up.
Old Coop showed up.
It's awesome.
But the parents, Brandon and Erica and Warren and Tori, they're having parent talk, and I'm sitting there beside Sadie.
Mm-hmm.
And
wishing you had a child.
She's a 6-year-old.
So you could show her. So you could show your child off.
No.
Going to brunch with your kids is kind of like showing off your kids, because it's kind of like a party with adults, and they're kind of just there watching you drink. So it's like show and tell. It's like grown up version of show and tell. But go ahead. Sorry.
Well, the fun thing about that is, me and the other dads, Warren and Brandon, we're all drinking. I think we were all just ordering beers, which was really
dads
cool.
Will be dads.
Oh, shucks. But something happened, and Sadie started talking to me about Roblox, games that kids play now.
I think it's called Blockheads.
And I forget what I think I literally just said, no. They were talking about a TV show that they watched, and Sadie said something about it being scary. And I said, Sadie, who's a 6-year-old girl, I said, what is the scariest thing you've ever seen? And she goes, probably a long horse. And I was like, a long horse? What is that? She's like, it's like a snake mixed with a horse, and it's made out of bones. I was like, what is that? I've never even heard of this urban legend. So I looked it up real quick on Google, look it up.
Today's Pray Googler.
Like, it's not a scary...
I'm afraid by the Google search that I'm going to find something inappropriate.
You should be safe.
Oh!
Yeah. And I've never seen this thing, but it's absolutely not scary. It's crazy what kids are scared of.
There's
now. Lyrics.
The Friendly Long Horse original song.
A friendly thing? It's a horse skull attached to a bunch of femur bones. It supposedly lives in the woods, and it's supposed to scare you. And I was trying to explain to her, I was like, Sadie, this thing is not scary. It's like a new version of Slender Man.
I had a dream again about the long horse on the stairs. That night and every night, he leaves me feeling oh so scared. But there's something about... Wait, sorry, I messed that part up.
This is the long horse song?
Yeah, these are the lyrics. But there's something about him. About him. That makes me have no need to beware.
Which I don't know. I don't think the thing's scary. It doesn't have a bottom jaw. There's no way it can eat you.
It's missing teeth.
I asked Sadie, I said, Sadie, it doesn't have a bottom jaw. How does it eat you? Does it poop? And she said, no, I think that it eats you and then you just dissolve.
She knows what the word dissolve means.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, you might be right. You might just dissolve in this thing's belly. And then she mentioned another scary creature called the Siren Monster or Siren Man or something, which I've never heard of that one. But I'm thinking, these are like all new monsters that are being made up that kids know about. Like when I was younger, you were afraid of Chucky or you were afraid of aliens. Now they got this thing called a long horse, and now they got this thing called a Siren Monster. What is it?
Sirens are like the ladies that lure you into the water. Yeah, so
that's not it.
Oh, well,
this is a giant.
It's not coming up.
This is a monster that has a siren for a head.
Oh, I see it right here.
Let me see.
It literally looks like a siren.
It's like a silhouette
like a fire siren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Very odd. I don't know what it could do to me.
Squish you,
Just
I
annoy
guess.
the shit out of me, I guess.
It's like, oh, my alarm won't stop going off.
She's looking up some dark things on the web, bro. She's looking up some dark things.
Kids like scary shit.
I mean, I had Courage the Cowardly Dog. She's got the Siren Monster. So, I think the horse boner thing or whatever it was called, that was pretty scary in comparison to this.
Yeah.
This is just a long, slender siren head, but it is in a graveyard right here. So, looks pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, you put any giant creature in a graveyard, it's probably going to look pretty spooky, and that's a fact. On God.
We got it going on.
So yeah, then we just hung out, and I left brunch and went to the tattoo shop to pack up my stuff for my trip this week, and came back and took a little snooze.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your morning of skiing? You went skiing today.
Well, you said during your snooze, you said you had some sleep paralysis or something.
Yeah, so that's the first time that's ever happened to me, and it was pretty scary. So I was sleeping pretty good. You came home, I was stirred a little bit, and then
you stirred?
I stirred. Stirred in my sleep a little bit. And
what do you mean?
I was half dreaming and half awake. So, but in my half dream, I was still in the same situation that I was in. I was laying in my bed in my half dream. And I dreamed that I could hear you sneak into my room to fuck with me while I was napping. Mm-hmm. And I could have swore in my dream you were brushing your teeth and you were coming over while I was sleeping. I could hear you and you were brushing your teeth. And I was like, I was trying to ignore you. I was like, I'm just napping. Leave me alone. But then
some kind of friend
in my dream, in my half dream, you got in my face and it was like you were brushing your teeth super aggressively at me.
Yeah.
And I could not move. My eyes were closed and I could not move. And I'm trying. I'm like, my heart rate's like raising. I'm literally trying to escape you fucking with me. And I'm like, and in my head, I know I'm paralyzed. Like I can't move. Finally, I snapped out of it and I was able to move, and you weren't even in the room, and my room looked a little different. And I was like, holy shit, that was a dream. I literally was paralyzed and I could not wake up. I couldn't wake myself up. It was scary, dude.
Do you, when you brush your teeth, do you feel like you do it vigorously?
Well, honestly, I get kind of a pump when I brush my teeth now. My cousin Scott, he told me he does like 3 or 4 separate things in the mornings to prep himself for the day. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people have their routine in the morning. Like Brandon wakes up, works out, takes an ice bath, and he's ready for his day. I wake up, make coffee, do drawing. I don't know what you do, but everybody's got the routine.
You don't know what I do?
You
live
wake
with
up.
Me for
you
3
wake
years?
up.
Okay.
Fart.
Yeah. I go.
And
I'm like,
yeah, why do your farts sound like a nice bass line from Seinfeld? But he told me that he wakes up in the morning, makes his bed first thing, and then when he drinks a glass of water, goes to brush his teeth, and he brushes his teeth with his left hand. Mm-hmm. And it just it's like a little it's like a cognitive challenge for your brain in the morning, because if you're right-handed, which he is, it just like fucks you up. So I've been brushing my teeth with my left hand. I'm so uncoordinated with it. I'm like,
You ever brush your teeth so vigorously that you stab your toothbrush through your cheek?
yeah, once, and it was a bloody mess.
Left-handed.
My cheeks are mostly scar tissue at this point. So
That's definitely from the toothbrush.
yeah. Not from any spike dicks that can't fit Billy.
We got it going on.
So
I spiked it to get fit, Bailey. Because I'm a limp biscuit.
Talking that shit.
That spits jelly.
So yeah, your vigorous attacking of the toothbrush during my sleep paralysis was kind of fucked up, and I wish next time you astral project into my dreams, please don't fuck with me.
I've been astraling.
Astralin. I got a new pair of Astralins. They are freaking nice,
dude. It's got the star souls,
dude.
Because I'm walking across the galaxy.
I go to sleep and I just astral project, bro. Astral project into a new life. I got a wife and kids there.
Really?
Yeah, Loretta and Senpai. Enough about me astral projecting and getting sleep paralysis. I want to make a quick comment. I love the shirtless podcast we decided to do today.
Yeah.
I feel free.
I like...
Free the nipple.
Right now I'm playing a game. How many long hairs on your body can I spot that you missed from shaving?
There's one.
Yep. Oh, don't rip it out.
What?
Oh, dude.
I'm a man. I got hair.
I don't know.
How long is your butt hair?
How long is it?
Yeah.
Probably long enough to like create a barrier around a town, like a castle. Instead of having a moat, I have like a butt hair moat, and it's full of crabs.
My butt hair is so long that I'll braid it into the mane of a horse as I'm galloping across the prairie.
That's how you guys connect, like on Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very cool.
It has to be a brown horse, though.
You make that mental connection with your butt hair and the horse's mane.
And you know my hair's flowing, too. Oh, my head.
Yeah.
In the image you
your hair, as soon as it happens, your hair starts flowing.
Hair, yeah. Like my Snapchat character. He's got long flowing hair.
That's like the Jesus version of you. But yeah, so you were asking me.
Yeah.
How
Let me ask
was.
again.
Go ahead.
How the fuck is skiing this morning?
We got it going on.
I was really wanting to know, and I'm sick of asking you the fucking question. How was your gosh darn skiing experience this morning? Because I remember a couple
Dude,
of
don't
podcasts.
GD me. Do not GD me
I
right
said
now.
gosh darn, didn't I?
Yeah. I don't like that.
Gosh
GD
darn
me. You GD me?
A couple podcasts ago, you were talking about being embarrassed and how you didn't like being embarrassed about skiing because you were worried about falling and you just didn't like being not good at athletic
Okay, so
things.
I'm going to re-talk about that for a second. So, let's re-talk about it. So, I went to Wisp once before and skied. And the first time I ever skied, I fell twice. Second time, skinny skis. Fell like 4 times.
What do you mean skinny skis?
They were skinnier. There was the normal skis that I had the first time that were good, and that's the ones I had today when I went skiing today. And then the time between the first and third time, they were real skinny. They're like this wide.
What do you think the reason was that they gave you children's skis?
They weren't children's skis. They were long. They were the right size. They were just meant for advanced human beings. They were meant for advanced skiers.
So the more advanced you are, the more narrow your foot is.
Yeah, so technically, like the Shaun White of skiing, he's riding pencils down the slope.
His foot is extremely narrow.
Yeah, they're like ice skating down black diamonds.
Like he's wearing elf shoes. They go up into a little point, and his feet are really like maybe 2 inches wide.
They're just tiptoeing in their elf shoes all the way down the black diamonds. So that the second time ruined me. is why I was saying all that.
You shouldn't say black diamonds.
What should I say instead of it?
Difficult diamonds.
Dark brown diamonds.
Or you could just say evil diamonds.
Yeah.
Or
the devil's diamonds.
Hard diamonds.
The devil's diamonds. That's what I'm going to call it. So I don't go down the devil's diamonds.
Yeah.
I barely go down the devil's square.
Right.
Or I'm a circle guy.
Do you ever go around the devil's rhombus? Have you ever gone down on the devil's rhombus?
I've never gone down on the devil, no.
You should try it sometime.
The devil's rhombus while he takes his drink of coffee.
It's exhilarating.
So today, I showed up. I didn't sleep last night because I was so worked up. And I ain't never did this before, no. But I do that a lot. It doesn't matter if it's like a thing I don't do a lot. I just stay up all night and I think about it. It could literally be me going to pick up my PC the other day, and I'm like worked up over it. So I just don't sleep. I'm excited, but also kind of nervous. Show up.
What was the nervousness? What were you worried about?
Nothing. I just don't do it very often.
Yeah. So you're
just
getting ready for a new experience.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Making room in your brain for a fun.
It's like, would
memory.
you like if you were getting ready to get penetrated for the first time, would you sleep that night?
No.
Exactly. It's the same thing to me. You getting 2 fingers up the butt, getting the prostate exam at home, the home prostate exam.
Yeah.
Same thing for me skiing. It's the same feeling. Mine's a little colder.
I don't know.
Unless they have that freezer fork.
Unless the doctor's
putting his spoon in the freezer.
If the doctor's comes in and he's like, okay, let's say this. You turn 50, you're getting your first butthole exam where they have to stick the finger in your butt.
That doesn't happen
check
at
your
50. It happens way before that.
40?
I think you got one coming up soon.
28?
28.
Oh, God.
I hope.
All right, you're there in the doctor's office. The doctor comes in. He's wearing scrubs, but he's also wearing a ski mask with a blue mask in front of his face, and he has glowing white eyes, like he's Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, man, we're gonna check your prostate today. And then he's sniffling too, and he sneezes, and his finger turns into an ice cube. And you're like, God, that's freaking Scorpion. I got Dr. Scorpion checking my prostate. I got Dr. Sub-Zero checking my prostate. I really wanted Dr. Scorpion.
I wanted that hot ass.
And you're like, oh, man, this finger's cold. I really wanted Dr. Scorpion. And then you hear, get over here. And then like the doctor in the next room, the patient starts screaming, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll settle.
At least I'm numb. But yeah, so I go skiing today.
Tell me about it.
I'm telling you.
I'm ready to hear it. I'm freaking nervous.
I killed it. I fucking killed it.
Talking that shit!
Dude, I went there. Wisp saw me skiing.
We got it going on.
And they're like, what's your name? We want to give you money.
We got it going on.
They were taking pictures of me. They're like, here, hold this.
Oh, shit.
I was holding random items.
Babies?
Yeah.
You kissing babies?
Well, someone gave me multiple those just soda cans, just empty soda cans with water.
Yeah.
I was just holding Monster Energy, and every time I came down, people were taking pictures with me. I had multiple young kids hey, can I ride the lift up with you? And I said, beat it, Squirt.
Nice.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be. What if those kids?
Famous.
What if the kids fell and broke their neck? Then you'd be attached to that.
I killed the mountain. I killed it every time. But here's the thing: every time I was going up the lift, I was looking over at Kelly and I was like, "Attack the mountain, be the mountain, date the mountain,
fuck the mountain,
yeah, beat up the mountain,
ooh,
take the mountain's girlfriend out to dinner behind his back,
cuck the mountain,
yeah, cuck the mountain, get jealous of the mountain, tie up the mountain, and shoot his family in front of the mountain."
Call Eminem, or actually record a message to Eminem with the mountain in the trunk, take a bunch of drugs, and drive off a bridge with the mountain. Dear Slim, this is what happens when you never call or write your fans. I mean, you got to do everything you can to that mountain.
Dude, I left my life on that mountain.
You left the mountain sweaty and dry.
Well, I left them dead.
Oh.
They closed Wisp today because of me. Because it was flowing white, and after I left, it was flowing red.
Ugh. Classic Poppy.
Classic dickhead Poppy. Gonna go meet a new mountain, fuck his wife, and then, kill his kids.
Yep.
We got it going on.
You're always killing kids.
Yeah.
Huh.
So while I was skiing today, I noticed that really it takes no athletic abilities. So I saw a couple different types of skiers out there today. I saw the mom who thinks she's hot and she wears the really tight ski pants.
Yeah.
Hilarious because it was 5 degrees when I got there. So you know that there's no way she's wearing enough under there. I was wearing 2 pairs of sweatpants. I was looking extra thick in my pants, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, my bubble butt was bouncing down the slopes.
How deep was the snow? Really?
Yeah, it's not. Okay, so because you've never been to a ski resort, when it doesn't just like have a bunch of powder all the time. That's why people go there when it snows a lot, because they want to, like in the East Coast and stuff, we don't get powder like out west. You see all the videos out west of them going through like a foot of snow.
Just
we
shredded.
don't get that. It's straight ice here. So you just hear the whole time. You don't really get to have that. That's why everybody goes out west to ski, because they get real snow. We get ice. So like when there's when there's a bunch of people going down the slopes at once, like after about 6 hours, all the powder gets pushed to the side and you're just on ice.
I've also heard that's why East Coast skiers and snowboarders are so badass, because their whole life they've been practicing on ice and fake snow.
Yeah.
And then when they go and do a big competition out west where it's like nice fresh powder, it's like so easy for them.
Yeah, a lot of skiers, East Coast skiers, turn into, what is it called? Ice skate. Like they do the ice skating in the Olympics.
Ice luging?
No, they do ice skating, but they instead of using ice skates, they just use their little short skis. They're just going around.
Who's the
skiing? Ski skating.
Aside you killing the mountain, who was the best skier or snowboarder out there today? Did you see any guy doing any 360 Indy grabs?
I didn't. Honestly, I wasn't on. When I say I killed the mountain, I killed the green circles. Okay. I didn't. It's like I just wanted to have a nice time. I didn't want to have to constantly fall down all the time.
We got it going on.
So yeah, I didn't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw some people hitting up the park today. There's a lot of people there. But I saw a lot of different types of skiers and snowboarders.
Did you ever run into anybody?
I didn't run into anybody.
Is that how it goes? Do people do that?
Yeah, honestly, there's a game that like advanced skiers do, which is like they see like a little kid just learning how to ski and they fucking and just run right through them.
Oh, I've played SSX. I know how it is.
Yeah. It's like a big elbow to the fucking dome. You got to get the ones that don't have their helmets on. Mm-hmm. You just slap them in the back of the head. Nice cut, G.
Teach them a lesson early.
Yeah. I saw a blind skier today.
That's insane.
Is he or she, I wasn't close enough to see.
Did they have a blind stick too?
No. So they had like normal ski poles.
So the stick could see?
No. So they had a guide, and they weren't tied to anything. Like some of the skiers that like are not advanced, like little kids, they'll have like leashes, and they'll just like the parents will just hold them as they go down the mountain, and they control the speed. But there was a blind skier going down one of the the easiest trail there, and I was on the lift looking down, and they had a blind skier vest on.
What does that look like?
Just blaze orange, so people know like not to get in their way. And yeah, they just had a guide that like told them like which way to turn and like told them what was coming up next. And it's not. I made them sound incredible, which it is incredible, but they were going this fast.
Why would
literally this fast down the mountain? So they were creeping down, but they just wanted. I guess they just wanted to have a new experience. And I went past them I went down past them like an hour after I saw them, and they were still going down the same trail. So it's like they were trying to do something, and it probably wore them out. I don't know if it was a man or woman. I couldn't really tell because of just like masks and stuff. Because you have like stuff. It was so cold.
Well, you can't nowadays. You can't assume anything. So
Can't assume anything.
So
But
it's good that you.
all
didn't.
I know that it was a blind skier.
Yeah.
But they were getting pretty tired because I think it was making them so tense the whole time, just hitting the brakes.
I mean, I think that's kind of just silly.
It is. It's interesting. I was like, yeah, go them. But then I thought, how much fun? I mean,
I don't.
You can't
know.
have fun every day being blind, so might as well go skiing once or twice.
Give it a shot, I guess.
So, I mean, I went skiing. I didn't think it was gonna be fun. Had a fucking blast. Maybe the second run down, they were like going up fucking half pipes and shit.
Who am I to judge?
Maybe they just weren't used to going so slow. Maybe they were used to like hitting rails and shit.
Rails of cocaine, if you know what I'm saying.
Because blind people
Love cocaine.
Love cocaine.
Why do they?
They like to drive too.
I wonder why blind people. Maybe it's because they lost one of their senses that like to use.
It heightens their smell.
So they like to use their nose a little more.
Isn't it? Cocaine. Why do people snort cocaine? Because it just smells good?
I think so.
Yeah.
So
it probably smells super good to them.
I mean, it's probably. I have a feeling that cocaine probably tastes like how sugar would taste.
Yeah.
So it smells like sugar, and then they just want to get that feeling deep in their nose, and then you have a sweet smell of sugar in your nose all day.
I wonder what cocaine smells like.
It probably. I just told you.
I know, but I wonder for real because there's no way it actually
Do you not
smells
trust
like. I do. No, I don't.
And I ain't never did this before, no.
So who like think of celebrities?
Did you just owl at me?
Who? So what celebrity do you think would be like really good at skiing, but like would like kind of surprises you?
I feel like Kanye West would probably be like strangely good at skiing. And I'm not even a huge Kanye West fan. I really don't know a lot of his work, just aside from what I see of his like drama in the media and Snapchat and stuff. But I just feel like that guy puts on a pair of skis and you're like, holy shit, Kanye West.
What does
actually good
Kanye
at
West wear when he skis? Like, does he? I would think he would just be like wearing curtains.
Yeah, I mean, if you see
just like brown curtains.
If you see the pictures of him right now, he's walking around with these giant boots on. So if you see any of the current media with him, he's wearing these giant boots. I'm just assuming that's what he's wearing.
It's just 4 foot long of those boots with a ski on the bottom, and he's just like going down. They're enormous,
and he's just shredding it.
It goes up to his knees.
He's shredding the Devil's Diamonds.
Oh, absolutely, the Devil's Diamonds. They used to call that one. They call it the Face now, but they used to call it the Devil's Playground. then they got all church on us over at Wisp. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to support them.
Yeah, the Devil's Playground. That sounds
because
like
I told a kid at church camp once that he was gonna die. So, yeah, all things considered,
you'd rather go down the Face.
I'd rather go down the Face. Honestly, you're probably right.
What about a celebrity that you think would be really good at?
Christina Aguilera would probably be like strangely really good.
Oh, she would shred.
Yeah, so like she would do the same thing as me. She'd like get real nervous, but then she would just like pretend like I'm good at this.
She probably would. I feel like Christina Aguilera is the girl. She's wearing like
she's bananas. She's bananas at skiing.
She's bananas. She's going down. She's a girl that does a jump. And as she's like spinning in the jump, she crosses her skis like an X.
Yeah. Or does a banana split. Just like straight out and holds her skis out here.
Oh, shit, dog.
And looks like an owl. And then she just starts flying and then flies home.
Yeah, like she gets so much air that wings spread from her backpack and she just glides down the rest of the mountain.
Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep flexing at me?
Well, I was doing this like wings pop out of her.
Don't the rock me right now. Stop the rocking me right now.
Sorry.
But I think that her thighs actually, it's not from her wings from her backpack. It's she does a banana split, holds her skis out here, and her thighs just get wider. And you just hear, she's flying away.
What's that noise?
Her labia. That's the only drag she has.
labia.
That's the only drag that she has from the whole thing. She's so aerodynamic, except for right there.
If she was like a secret agent, that would be her only downfall. She'd be such a killer and so silent and stealthy. And then if you just heard,
Christina Aguilera is running through the halls.
you only hear her labia.
You'd be like, where is she? It's like, up in the vents.
I bet.
I can smell her labia.
Do you think that Christina Aguilera drinks regular water or does she drink sparkling water?
No, she drinks regular water. She's no bitch. I have a theory about
I ain't
that.
afraid of flat water. I like it.
Flat water?
Yeah.
It's like sparkling water is trying to be like the white water version of like just water. But no, I've been in white water. It's way more extreme than sparkling water.
Yeah, I would rather drink flat water than sparkling water.
Sparkling water tastes like TV static.
It tastes like you get that first hit. It's like, oh, this is Sprite. And then it's just like, probably you're super high off that Sprite. And then it's like, I'm assuming like getting Narcan. Boom! Just no flavor at all. You're like, here it comes. Oh, it's going to be, bleh.
Yeah.
I had a sparkling mango water when I was at my brother's last time, and it was horrible. It was
I thought
disgusting.
you were actually going to like try to defend the sparkling water for a second.
It's good if you're like hungover.
It is. So it's
or maybe
good.
if you a night of drinking, like you wake up and you're thirsty, you're like, oh, I need something.
So it's like good for your belly, like ginger ale.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's easy to drink though.
Yeah, because it gives you the bubble guts.
You love bubble guts.
I like saying the word bubble guts. I still really don't understand what bubble guts actually is.
It's a funny word.
Yeah, mostly I just use it for things that I want it to do.
You know what else is a funny word? Ectoplasm. That's a silly word.
Ectoplasm? What is it, ectoplasm?
It's the plasm.
Is that the venom from a platypus?
No. Ectoplasm's like a green, yellowy, liquid radioactive substance from an alien.
Ectoplatypusum. That's we still never really where does the platypus sting you from?
You have a laptop right in front of you.
Well, you
Punch it up in the Google.
I talked about it all week and they're like, how does it sting you?
Where is the platypus's stinger located? Yeah, I think Christina Aguilera definitely probably drinks regular water over sparkling water. But Kanye West, the other skier that we brought up, definitely only drinks sparkling water.
They have spurs.
What, like a fucking cowboy?
Like a chicken?
Platypus come rolling in on a horse.
Oh, but what?
Platypus come in with its beak. And it's just wet. It's
Ching, ching.
waving his flipper in the air with a lasso on it, just wrangling sheep.
There ain't enough. There ain't enough of us. We need more.
Where's all my
What?
Where's all my lady platypus at? Trying to populate.
I'm trying to pop a lady platypus.
I'm trying to give him the mega sting.
Trying to pop that platypus, baby. But look, it's in their feet.
Whoa. Dude, our hands just touched when we both went for that button. Do you feel the tension in the air right now?
I can feel it deep down in my plums.
I can feel like you can feel it in your brain. That vein is popping out in your head like crazy right now. That's not anymore.
Aw, I took it away. I started thinking too much. That's where my blood builds up whenever I'm not thinking very hard. Just builds up right there, waiting to collect some thoughts.
Yeah, it's waiting to shoot blood into your brain so you can think quicker.
That's what happens whenever you're telling a story and I'm letting you go, but I have all these thoughts built up. It just builds up right here in that fucking vein.
I say just unleash them. Let them roll. Let them flow out.
Well,
Okay. Back to Christina Aguilera and Kanye West.
are they fucking now?
I think they're clapping cheeks with each other. But
Did you see Kanye West's new girlfriend?
Yeah.
It looks like
Dude, I keep up with all the Kanye West drama on my Snapchat. I don't even want to. It's just in the things that pop up. It's annoying. And it's not annoying. I'm into it. I'm into the Kanye West, Kim Kardashian drama.
Yeah, drama, baby.
You know? I think isn't Kanye West's new girlfriend like I saw something where she's like a dominatrix or something. Yeah, she used to that used to be her business.
So dominatrix.
Or dominatrix. Dominatrix. Whatever you want to say. Any of the vowels.
Two. She just knocks over things in front of him. He gets pissed. Dominatrix. Take that one out.
But I think Kanye West definitely drinks sparkling water. Christina Aguilera drinks flat water. But they both are the type of people who wouldn't push their grocery cart back to the grocery cart resting station.
Yeah,
in the parking lot.
They wouldn't push their grocery cart back for sure because they're too entitled, and they wouldn't push their sparkling water on you. That's what I like about Kanye West.
Yeah, he would let you choose flat water.
No. Christina Aguilera wouldn't push it on anyone else, but Kanye would be like, you go in his house. That's right across from Kim Kardashian's house. Well, Pete Davidson's house. And then he's like, hey, hey, we're all sitting at the window to watch Pete Davidson's house. Grab yourself a sparkling water. And you go in the fridge and you see it's all sparkling water except for like a Powerade. And you're like, I'd rather have a Powerade right now. It's kind of, I'm just like, I have a thirst that carbonation just can't quench. And so you grab that and he gets all fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm. He gets all hoity-toity about it.
Hoity-toity.
Well, you never heard of that one? You must not be a real country boy.
No, I'm not. That is not part of my country slang.
Yeah, I'm about that
hoity-toity.
I'm about that jungle slang, buddy.
Jungle slang?
Yeah.
So you're saying as a kid you were swinging from vines going, hey, that's hoity-toity. Oh, hoity-toity. No.
Basically, dude.
Hoity-toity.
Kanye West is not going to...
this vine's hoity-toity?
Kanye West will... like sparkling water or Powerade, and you take Powerade, and he's like, okay, that's cool. Christina Aguilera, if you would accidentally grab the sparkling water, she goes, I just drink regular water. I'm not a fucking prude.
You think she drinks Dasani though, or she's drinking that smart water?
Rich people
Fiji?
don't drink Aquafina or Dasani. They drink
tap.
Fiji water,
straight tap,
or Essentia water.
Essentia?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really super good.
Essentia?
Give it a shot. Great. It's great.
Is that the one that has the black label on it? I thought it said essential.
There's no L.
Really?
Yeah. You moron. Open your eyes.
Where's the L? What do you mean? It says essential.
Get some glasses before you turn 28 next month, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be looking like your dad. Dude, right now, me and you are the same age. I love the month that we're the same age because we're on the same level of knowledge.
You're always trying to act smarter than me during that month.
Well, it's because we're finally on the same level. When you turn 28, I'm going to be dumber than you again.
That's my birthday gift to you, is letting you be as smart as me for a month.
Oh, man, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Hoity-toity.
Are you ready to turn 28?
Oh, man. I don't know. I think I'm just going to stay 27 forever. I had a girlfriend that she literally said that.
She just didn't want to
age.
For
3 years, she wouldn't let people tell her that she was 20, that she was older than 27.
Well, she's a dummy. You can't really stop time.
Unless you have a dagger with sand in it.
Prince of Persia's Sands of Time. What a great story. Killing freaking zombies.
What would you do if you could go back in time like that with a dagger? But not too far. You can only go so far. What's the baseline here? How far are we going back?
15 seconds. I don't know. I don't know if I could.
What would you do if you had a dagger?
I guess just start running on walls and solving
Running on
puzzles.
water?
On walls.
I'd go back and ask Jesus how he walked on water.
My friend. I wish we had that button right now.
I ain't never did this before, no.
If I could go back in time, I'd probably go back in time and just be bad in high school. That's one thing. I'm not really worried about getting older, because I think you look cooler the older you get, and also, I would never go back and have to redo any of the shit I've done. I've done some fun stuff in the past, like maybe in high school or just in the past 10 years of life out of high school. But can you imagine having to go back to high school and fucking have to turn in fucking essays? That would be stupid. You go to English class and you got to write an essay on some bullshit. I don't know. It's just dumb. I wouldn't do it.
I think it's funny when kids come into the barbershop and they're telling me about stuff, and I'm like, you ever get in trouble? He's like, oh, yeah, I was like, when was the last time you got in trouble? And they tell me, like, what they got in trouble for, and they got detention for, like, throwing a paper football at someone and hitting them in the head, and they got detention for that. That literally affected no one. Literally affected no one. And, like, remember you had to, like, walk on the right side of the hall?
I guess they're just prepping you to drive, maybe.
Prepping you to work in a factory.
No running in the halls. Remember that?
Yep.
Did you ever get busted for running in the halls, or did you ever get busted for holding hands or kissing in the halls?
No, I never. I didn't mac like that.
I got busted kissing in the halls.
Do I look like a guy that was busted for getting kissed in the halls?
You look like a guy that got
I had a guy that come up to me.
busted. Got busted by the teacher in the hall. The teacher saw you and she was like, bust. Bust. You had all the teachers backing it up on you.
At one time I did.
You were a hot 15-year-old boy.
If I If I could go back, I would. If I could go back with my sand dagger. You gotta be careful with that word.
Why?
So, if I could go back with my sand dagger, and I would probably kill the guy who invented sparkling water.
You'd murder somebody.
Easy. I think Adolf Hitler actually invented sparkling water.
That motherfucker. I hate Adolf Hitler. I hate him.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I don't
What did he ever do to you?
So I don't think a lot of people would know what you're talking about with the sand dagger. And what we're referring to is the Prince of Persia and the Sands of Time, which is like a video game. But they also made a movie, and Jake Gyllenhaal was the Prince of Persia. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good movie.
Never even played the game.
The movie is cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Brandon always makes fun of me for saying that, but
what if Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie, they like kind of tried to revamp it now? They're like, every time he needs to go back in time, he cracks open a sparkling water. It's a commercial every time.
And that's what takes you back.
Yeah.
Be pretty creative.
I just hate as a man, you're allowed to, do all kinds of things if you want to. You can do anything you want. As a woman, you can do anything you want. As a whatever else out there, I don't know all the lingo. You can do whatever you want. But just know if you're drinking sparkling water, like on the regular, like if I see you walking through Kroger with a case of sparkling water and you passed up the Arizona tea,
well,
you know what I mean?
You're a pretty judgy guy, and walking on the line of your judgment is why I like hanging out with you. I'm like,
if you ever bring sparkling water home, I will fucking end you.
Well, it's not just that. It's like I go to the fridge and I go, I could either get out this jug of milk or I could get this pack of blueberries. And the whole time, like, Poppy's going to go, you picked milk over blueberries?
No,
You
no.
picked blueberries over milk?
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking imbecile.
Freak.
Dude, walking on that line of that, worrying about being judged by you, man, it's very scary.
I think it's funny that you buy blueberries.
I love blueberries.
I think
My
it's
favorite
funny
fruit.
that you'll just like open the pack is this big, and it's not Altoids. It's you're just like popping them in like you would like put them on a side of a dish of like leftovers. You would have like blueberries and pizza.
Yeah, I like them. I love blueberries. I can't help it that they're so delicious and they're good and good for you.
Are they good for you?
It's a berry, dude.
I don't even feel like it's big enough to be good for you.
You ever seen a grizzly bear? It's a 10,000-pound animal.
Grizzly berry.
Grizzlies live for months off of just blueberries.
Actually, they eat moths.
Moths?
That's what someone told me once.
You ever tried to catch a butterfly or a moth? It's hard. I can't imagine a grizzly bear eating a moth.
I think that's what they do, man.
Jeez. Moth killer. Who knew? Do you think blueberries fuel grizzly bears?
They don't. I don't think they fuel anything. I think they just. Dude.
Google it. Punch that up.
So what am I googling?
Well, first off, look up the nutritional facts of a single blueberry.
Nutrition. Data.
Blueberry nutrition sounds like a new fad. That's
1 cup of fresh blueberries contains 84 calories, 0 grams of cholesterol. Win for Jake. 1.1 gram of protein. Win for Jake.
1.1.
Yeah. 0.49 grams of fat. One for me.
Oh, there's fat in them.
21.45 grams of carbohydrates.
That's a win for Jake.
No, it is. Dude, how many cups of blueberries do you think you could eat at once?
At one time? In
Yeah,
one sitting?
how many
or,
cups?
Or how many blueberries could I fit in my mouth?
No. How many? Just continuously eating blueberries. How many gallons of blueberries do you think?
I don't know how many gallons I could do, but I could at least do
I got 4 gallons.
3 or 4 quarts.
I could do 4 gallons of blueberries straight, without chewing them. Just swallowing them whole.
You stuff so many in your belly, and then they start popping. Finally, it's like
It's like popcorn though, and it's expanding and it blows
keep
me up.
eating them, and you're like opening your mouth real wide to put more in, but
Yeah.
they're you're so full they're like stacked up into the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, like I go into a room and there's just nothing, like in this vault, and there's nothing but blueberries. And my friend is outside. You can be outside. It could be you. You could be my friend if you want. And they're like, Poppy! Don't eat all those blueberries. And you're like, what? Am I gonna blow up? And you're like, no, it'll go straight for your thighs.
And then you blow up. Freaking SpongeBob coming in with classic heaters every single time.
Kids don't get that anymore.
Do they still make new SpongeBobs?
You know I should know that.
I mean, I watch it every now and then. I just can't think.
The animation changed a lot, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think they still do.
I'll have to look it up.
The guy that did the voice of him, I think, died.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. But hey, people live and die.
Jesus, man. What the fuck? Man.
Is there anything else you want to discuss on the pod today?
Oh my God, my Siri's going off.
Any announcements?
No. I'm trying to think of something real quick.
Well, I'm going to be in Maryland all
Oh,
week
yeah.
next week.
Okay. Tell us that.
Doing, I'm going to be in Maryland all week next week. I got a tattoo seminar to do on Monday, which I'll just be watching and learning as much as I can. And then I got a week of collabs with some of literally the best tattoo artists on earth. And then
Who is it?
it's Robbie Latos, Jacob Sheffield, Michael Perry, and another guy, and I've never met him, so I'm losing his name right now, but these guys are incredible. And I think it's hilarious because in tattoo world, these guys are incredible realism artists. Their tattoos are so realistic. It's mind blowing.
It's mind fucking.
It's mind fucking. It's fucking my mind.
Yeah.
And then you got
Thank God it is.
then you got old Jake Gordon over here just inverting line drawings and tattooing on people. Which is still cool, but their talents are out of this world. They're incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy how they think you're talented like them.
So that's exactly. So I'm gonna be learning as much as I can from these guys because
You really got everybody fooled that you tattoo.
trick them. I'll trick you, and I'll zing you, and I'll zap you, and that's that. So while I'm doing that all next week in tattoo world, what are you gonna be doing?
Playing Halo.
Playing Halo on your new PC.
Oh, God. Dude. Oh, yeah. Fucking. So you're going to be over there, and I'm going to be getting hate messages on the Xbox chat on my PC. Because I told you about that. The guy freaking left me a message all for Halo. The first time I play with a mouse and keyboard, first time I play Halo ever, this guy that I don't even know sends me a message and goes, dude, you suck at this game. Why are you playing this game? Please stop playing.
It's a new world of shit talking that you have to learn, man. You have to learn how to use that mouse, and you also have to learn how to talk shit on PC. These guys are nerds, man. You got to learn the lingo.
I definitely thought that leaving hate messages was from Modern Warfare 2, and I enjoyed that very much. I just was not expecting that. The second day, well, really the first day that I played my PC when it was set up on the desk, dude, they hate me because they ain't me. Mm-hmm. They could definitely tell that I was like doing better in life than them. You know what I mean?
Probably. You give off that aura.
I'm glowing.
PC players are bullies. You can't take their shit. You got to give it right back to them.
Yeah, I just had no idea that I was getting in this realm of just toxicity.
What are you on the bar? What are you on?
Soda, disorder.
Yeah, I hate toxicity. Actually, I love that song, but I hate toxicity.
Toxicity of our city.
Well, let's make it a pretty productive week, and I think anybody listening right now, enjoy your week. If you get a little stressed out, just brush it off your shoulder. Don't let it get into your brain and make you all anxious and nervous. Make sure to give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Give us a follow on Instagram. If you are interested in some advertisements for your small business or big business or medium-sized business.
Or below medium-sized business.
Or a micro business.
Or larger-than-life business. Or not a business. Maybe you just want to be like, you know what? I'd like them to say my name.
Dang. Yeah. If you're interested in that, shoot us a message and we'll get a set up
if you want us to say your first and last name and possibly your middle name with something, we could roast you if you like.
Yeah, we'll do anything you want. One of our sponsors, Calvert Candles, is still, we love it. We're here burning a candle right now. It's freaking dope. Banana nut bread.
We're actually getting ready to smoke that candle once it goes all the way down. We're going to actually smoke the wax.
I'm going to eat
That's one thing about Calvert Candle.
I'm going to eat the glass jar.
Yeah.
Love it. And that is it for the day, everybody. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful day and night, my lovers.
I woke Jacob from a nap, brushing my teeth, and he thought it was a dream, but it wasn't. My breath smelling all nasty, but I brush my teeth in front of him. It smells good, and he likes it. He likes my teeth smelling good, and he wakes up thinking he was paralyzed in a dream, but he was paralyzed in real life paralyzed. Real life paralyzed.